Hi everyone, just wanted to say hi and thank you all for being a part of my Epicure community and for supporting my business and showing up on a Friday night in the summer. So really excited to have you here for me to share what's up for the new summer 2023 catalog. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Janice Yam. I'm an Epicure Ambassador in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I have been with Epicure for over 17 years. So I love everything they offer and I love sharing it with all of you. Fun fact is I can do Epicure anywhere because I'm actually not in Edmonton right now. So I am in Victoria visiting friends and family. And here I am doing my open house live with you here from BC. And another little fun fact is Epicure is a Canadian company and they're based right out of here in Victoria. Well, North Saanich, I think is what it's called, but very close to Victoria. So don't know if you know that or not, but really proud that this is a Canadian company. I do see that people are starting to hop on. If you just want to say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. Yeah, that way I can follow up with you, say hi, answer any questions you have. The format, as it has been for the last couple of years for my open houses, is I will pop on every half hour and introduce another new product, do a little short demo for you, and then come back in the next half hour. Totally get that it's Friday night, it's beautiful, it's sunny out, so some of you may not be able to stay with me. I would love it if you did, that would be awesome, but don't expect that. So these videos will be on my Facebook page forever, so you can always come back and watch it later. My husband Gord is just over there watching comments. So again, say hi. If you're new to Epicure, I would love to know that too. Maybe how you found out about us. And yeah, if you're not new, if there's a product you really love, because there's new people who pop on all the time, I would love it if you shared that as well. So Gord is here. He's going to watch for questions and he'll raise a hand so I can respond, because I'm sort of looking at a little tiny phone quite a ways away from me. I can't see it. So say hi. Would love to know that you've popped by to join me tonight. Before we get going, this is the new catalog. Has anybody taken a peek? Because it officially launched yesterday, and I'd be interested to know which products you're most interested in trying. I've only actually tried one of them so far. Earlier this week, I made the chicken barbacoa, which I will be demoing a little bit later, for friends, and we enjoyed that. It was delicious. So I know everything I'm going to be showing you tonight and everything I get to sample all the way through the days, I'm going to love. But would love to hear if you've taken a peek at the catalog, if there's anything that's caught your eye. We are going to, in here, there's things that are quick solutions for grilling, so you can be outdoors or camping or anything like that. There's awesome lip-smacking sides that we're gonna show you. There's drinks and there's desserts. So there's just lots of options in this catalog, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So, returning products, I'll mention there's two that came back. I was actually surprised they weren't in the spring one. The Cuban mojo and the maple miso marinades are back for summer. So check those out. If you were sad that they didn't come back earlier, they are back now. So two new products, which I won't be showing tonight, are the elderflower cordial herbal tea. It's sort of white blossom, rosehip, what other things did they say? Rosehip, citrusy, fruity, light fruity blended tea, herbal. I will be making this for the in-person open house on July 22nd. Not too sure if I'll just steep it or whether I'll do something fun with it, but you will be able to try it if you're coming in person. And there's also this béarnaise sauce. I immediately thought of my older sister Kathy, because she makes this lots. Super easy though. If you've used our hollandaise sauce, which came out in the winter months, it's kind of winter or spring that they usually serve it. It's very popular. This is sort of its close relative. So think creamy, buttery flavors, a little tangy with lots of tarragon. So it would go really well on grilled meats or on those hearty root vegetables. So if you're thinking you want a sauce, All it takes is unsalted butter and water, and you can do it in the microwave. Super easy. That's new too. Can't wait to try it. But we are on to best dressed salads, because that's what you're all here for. 3 salads are regulars all the time: balsamic, the Caesar, and the Greek. Those are in Epicure's catalog year round. The summer ones that came out in the spring catalog: coleslaw, creamy potato salad. That's what it's called, creamy potato salad. And the Southwestern Ranch, those ones were there. And they even brought back the sesame ginger in limited quantities. So I think it's only here while the quantities last. So if that's one of the ones that you were really sad got discontinued, I'd suggest buying it really quick. But we're here to talk new salad dressings. Sesame Noodle Salad. Doesn't that sound delicious? So we're going to make this up. Because I'm making a whole bunch of different products, I'm not actually going to make it as a noodle salad. I'm going to make it as a salad dressing that we're going to dip some vegetables in. So basically this is a creamy, it's got sesame in it. So if you're allergic to sesame, it's not just the sesame oil that we're putting in it. It does have sesame in it. So it's like garlic, ginger, sesame flavors. This jar will make 3 cups of salad dressing. So it'll last you a long time. And what I will say is it's beautiful and golden in color, but it's not just color. It gets its color from turmeric, so there's anti-inflammatory properties to it, and it also has nutritional yeast in it, so it's high in vitamin B6, and it even has a little plant-based protein in it. So without further ado, let's make some salad dressing. It's super simple. I'm going to just use my prep bowl, and it says to add where is it? 1/4 cup oil. So I'm going to just pour it in there. And if you're familiar with our prep bowls, I think they're also going to be going away, which makes me very sad. But it's got the 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup, and the full cup on it. So I'll just put it on here. And again, if you have any questions as I'm going along, put them in the comments and Gord will read them out to me, or I can respond to them after if you're catching this on the replay. So just a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Let's put that aside. We are going to put, so this is what happens when you travel. So because I'm not home and I didn't want to have to buy a whole bunch of different things when I got here, I actually just used some of my old little jars to bring a few things from home. So I have the apple cider vinegar, so it asks for 1.5 tablespoons. If you're not familiar with our 4-in-1 spice spoon, that means you haven't obviously seen me often because I talk about it all the time. Tablespoon, teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, and 1/4 teaspoon all in one. And they fit in our jars. But I'm going to just pour it in here because it's in this weird jar. So 1.5 tablespoons. Let's put that in there like that. So we have 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. We have a tablespoon of water. I have a handy dandy sink right beside me. And I just realized I need to just dry that out. And then we're going to put in, I should have done the dry ingredients first, but that's okay. I got a little sink right beside me that I can rinse it out. So, and 2 tablespoons of the salad dressing mix. And this is going to make about 1/2 cup of salad dressing. So all we have right now is so far oil. We have some apple cider vinegar. We have a little bit of water, the seasoning, and we're just going to mix that up. So this would be good. Like, it's suggested as a sesame noodle salad. So obviously if you want to make up some noodles and some vegetables, you can mix that in it. We're going to just cut up a pepper and some cucumber and use it as a dipping sauce. You can make it a little bit thicker if you wanted. You could make it creamy by just putting a little bit of yogurt or sour cream in there. One of the things that Epicure suggested was you could even use it as a dry seasoning on popcorn. Popcorn or even your grilled corn. So that might be interesting. I might have to give it a try. And this will stay in your fridge for about a week at a time. So there's it mixed up. You can already see it smells delicious. And then it suggests adding, I think it was 2 teaspoons. So we got the dressing mix, we have the apple cider vinegar, we have the water. Oh, we need a teaspoon of the Dijon mustard. Again, in my little travel container. I do put these in little baggies just because they go in my carry-on, and I didn't want them to make a mess. So a teaspoon of the Dijon mustard. Get that out. And then 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, which I did forget to bring, so I had to go out and buy one. I think you could probably get away without it in here because it does have sesame in it, but everything tastes a little bit better with a little sesame oil in there. Oh, do I need to? Because it's new. Oh, maybe not. I'll just do it like that. A couple teaspoons of the sesame oil in there. Just put that here. Who online enjoys salads? And if they have a favorite, I'd love to hear which one you enjoy the most out of Epicure. I know in our family we use a lot of the balsamic, but I do like sesame ones. I think this would be really good with like a nutty one. Let's say a coleslaw, like more the cabbage and threw in some nuts and things like that. I think that would be delicious with this as far as a salad dressing. So there's our salad dressing. Just like that. And you can have that in your fridge, as I said, for a week at a time. We are going to just cut up some vegetables real quick. I've already washed these. Always important to get your veggies in. And what makes veggies better? Tasty dressings. So we're going to cut up some cucumber. There we go. And I'm going to show you this trick. I know I show it a lot, but if you want to use your pepper and not throw away anything, you just cut off really close to the end here, because then what happens is this just pops right out the top and you don't lose all that goodness of a pepper that usually goes away when you cut it differently. Don't know if there's any questions at all while I'm going along. Salad dressings are pretty obvious, but I was really excited to see this one. And then you just cut off the other end. And the beauty of this tip, if you haven't already seen it, is all that we have that's being let go is the stem and this little bit on the inside. And then you're left with a perfect pepper. So you could grill that up, but we're going to use it for eating and dipping it in this sauce. So we've got some peppers. And what I'm going to do, because that pretty much concludes the Sesame Noodle Salad Dressing demo. Not much to demo here. As I said, you could toss it with noodles. You could basically whatever you have in your fridge, toss this on and it would taste great. We've got veggies because we're going to have a whole bunch of other meals to go with this. But I'm going to call my husband up here, who has been keeping track of anybody who's commenting, because we're going to do a draw. Because I think if you spend a Friday evening with me, you deserve a chance to win something. So I'm going to have my husband Gord come up here, and we are going to do a draw for a jar of the Sesame Noodle Salad Dressing. So good luck, everyone.
Hi everybody, we have our first draw for the evening, and so I've entered everybody's names that have popped on and said hello, so we will see who is our winner.
Sue!
Soupy!
Soupy! Maybe that's what I'll call you, Soupy. So congratulations, Sue. You get one of our Sesame Noodle Salad Dressings, so I will get that to you pronto, or maybe even at the open house on the 22nd. I hope you guys will join me back here at 7:30, and that's when I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about, well, what do I call it? Hola, nice to meet you. So hopefully I'll see you back here at 7:30. Have a great night, guys.